Right, question 17. Factorize this quadratic, 3x squared plus 11x plus 10. So the way in which I tend to do these is sort of by inspection, but with a method as well. So I'll talk you through it, but there are various other ways. If you're interested in finding out a different way, then you can do. But I'll talk you through how I would do it. This is just a skill, but it's quite an advanced level skill. So I'm going to factorize this expression. If I've got 3x squared, I'm lucky because it's not 4 or something which could have different factors. It's got to have the factors 3 and 1 because it's a prime. So I know that if I'm factorizing this out into double brackets, that I'm going to have 3x and just x, because 3x times x will give me that 3x squared. Now my next thing I'm looking at is the fact that both of these are positive. And that can only mean that both of the symbols in here are going to have to be positive. Okay, because I need to get to two things that multiply to give 10. But they're not going to add to give 11x because of this 3x. So that's going to complicate things a little bit. But let me think about the factors that could multiply to give 10. You could have 5 and 2, or you could have 10 and 1. And I'm going to think about each of these. So I'm going to start by looking at 10 and 1, because that seems, because this 11, that seems, might look initially promising. Now if I had the 10 here, I would have 3x plus 10 and x plus 1. So when I multiply this out, I would get, obviously, the 3x squared bit, but then I would get 10x, and then I would get 1 times 3x. So I'd actually end up with 13x. So that can't be right. If I'd had it the other way around, so my 1 was here, my 10 was here, I'd be way over because I'd have 10 times 3x, which would give me 30x. So it can't be this set of factors. So it must be this set of factors, the 5 and the 2. And I've got to think about which way around it might go. So if I were to put the 2 here and the 5 here, I know that can't be right because 5 lots of 3x would give me 15 lots of x, and I've already overshot the mark. So it must be that I have 5 here, because this would, when I expand it out, give me 5 times x, 5 lots of x. And if I had the 2 here, it would be 2 times 3x, which would give me 6 lots of x. So I'd get 5x plus my 6x to get to 11x. So I've worked it out. That's got to be the 5. And that's got to be the 2. And that's my factorization. So that's why I'm going to put that in my answer block. 3x plus 5, x plus 2. There are various methods and so on and so forth you can look at. I tend to solve them in this sort of way.